Alright, and we're continuing with the motorcycle selection at the Birdwood Museum. We'll start off with the Suzuki GSX-R 1100, Katana next door, well known, everything from 250s to 1100s. The GT 380, which is also part of the GT 550, and the GT 750, which was water cooled. These had ram air heads on them, and they were air cooled. Little SRX 500 Yamaha here, 500 single. This one's had a few modifications done to it. You see that? Interesting photo on the background of the fleet of Harley Davidsons delivered to the Australian Gaslight Company. Alright, Yamaha XS650, XS1, not in the proper colour, so XS1's launched in 1970, only had kick starts, had drum brakes on the front, and rest assured they never came in maroon. First ones came in green and white, and then the XS1F came in gold and white. HRD Vincent, 1000cc, 66 BMW R600, stroke 2, the K1100 BMW series, Yamaha RD400, which grew out at the RD250 and 350 Yamahas, much loved in the UK. Kawasaki Z1A, not sporting the standard exhaust, it came with 4x4, not a 4x1. And next to it is a BSA Lightning, Shooting Star from 1970. Douglas here from 1929, TT replica. We've just had the TT on the Isle of Man this year. And of course the senior, the Blue Ribbon event, was not held due to very bad weather, top of the mountain, the winds, so that Michael Dunlop never got to increase his 33 wins, but he's already in front of his uncle Joey, who only got 26 wins. Moving on to some more British bikes here, we've got the Ariel Square 4. Originally they had problems with overheating at the rear cylinders, which caused a bit of problems. A Jow from 64, 250cc, twin port single cylinder. Triumph Thunderbird in a gold colour, most of them came out in a blue type colour, 59 model. James here with the Scrambler with the Villiers motor, AJS 53, so it's 72 years old, it's AJS model 16. BSA 1953, same age. B31, there's two, there's B31 and B33. The B31 was the 350, and B33 was the 500. Panther model 100 from 1950. Once again, twin port there. Interesting bike. Now, here's one that we certainly know a fair bit about. 1960 Velocette Valiant. Released in 1966, 56, at Earl's Court. And the engine came out of the LE series. LE standing for Little Engine, and it's got a lot of special features on it. This one's got the engine cowling, it's twin cylinder boxer, and it's got a shaft driver. I can't see the shaft driver. A Norseman. We don't see many of those around. A B1 Deluxe. .125cc. BSA C10. BSA Gold Star. Well, we think it might be a genuine Gold Star. If it was hand built. This one claims it is a genuine ZB32. I thought it was a DB32. Check the gearbox out and you'll find out. Benelli Super Sport, which has got, for a 250cc, horizontal cylinder layout when most of them had upright or vertical cylinders. It gives it a space age type look there. Benelli was well known as an Italian manufacturer for making the first 6-cylinder bikes, a C756, but they also made a 254 and they also made a 654. So something different there. 1923 Harley Davidson WJ Sport, which was radical for the Harley, because if you look where the cylinders are, you'll see that it's not the V-twin, it's a flat twin. And 600cc, or 548 to be precise. The big change, only lasted for 4 years. So the WJ Sport Twin, that's why I'll spend a little bit more time on it, because everyone's got a Harley, but that is something different. Only made for 4 years, horizontal or longitudinal twin. More common Harleys, of course, had the V-twin motor, and this is a 1928, and it's a Model J. A BA from 1927, which is different because it had battery ignition and lights. Front brakes were non-existent, as opposed to 1928 next door. And it later became what they called the Pea-shooter. Fat Boy from 1997, 203 Sportster, 883 Sportster, 1951 V-twin WRTT, and the Model K Knucklehead. So that's another section here at the Birdwood Museum on motorcycles. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.